Hi, my name is Sarah Messing, and this is my instructional unit on quadratic equations and functions for my 8th grade algebra class. What you're looking at here is my Moodle site. I was fortunate enough when creating this unit that our school does host a Moodle course management system and that our students have Moodle accounts. So our students would be able to come to the site, to my algebra site, and get all the information they need for this course. My unit was created for my flipped algebra class. Basically, students go home, watch video notes, and take notes, do a video or note quiz, and then come back to school and do the homework within the classroom. So I'm able to help them with it. The format of the course is basically just what I told you. It's a flipped class, but thanks to the responses from my surveys, I was able to add some more information, take their suggestions and add some more information. Students are going to have to watch the videos at home and then take note quizzes. Their assignments are going to be available in the classroom, and then they're going to be responsible for correcting their own assignments. So thank you for those of you who made those suggestions. If students want to know what Chapter 9 is going to be about, there's a couple places they can get it. I have a link here to my standards. So students could always link in and check out the Common Core State Standards that we're covering, or pay attention to our focus questions, what we're wanting to accomplish this unit. Or right here, when we get right into Chapter 9, it gives a little picture of what skills they're going to be able to do after completing this unit. Simplifying radicals, graphing quadratic equations, graphing quadratic inequalities. Students also have access on this instructional unit to a syllabus, a tentative syllabus for Chapter 9. This syllabus gives them an idea of what our plan is for the whole unit, so they can get an idea when quizzes are, when tests are, what nights that they're responsible for watching notes. It is tentative, but if any changes occur, I do share those with my students. As we get down into Chapter 9 here, we can see that there's going to be 8 total lessons that the students are going to have to complete. And each lesson basically consists of video notes and a note quiz, a discussion forum, sometimes optional, sometimes required, and then their assignments, usually 1 or 2 assignments that go along with each one. If I look at Chapter 4 here, this is a book module I posted in. It's on solving equations by graphing, and students are told to watch the videos and then take notes. It's their responsibility to take notes because they are required to turn them in at the end of the marking period. And they can pause and rewatch the videos as needed. So you can see in this unit they're required to watch 2 videos. And they just have to click on them. These are links to YouTube. When solving quadratic equations by graphing, it's important to keep in mind that when we are solving equations, what we're doing is we're looking for what the variable equals. And my students are lucky enough not to only have to listen to me at school, but they also get to listen to me at home. So after watching these 2 videos, students would then be directed to take a note quiz. Now I chose to do my note quizzes in a Google form. So when they click on here, they would have been taken to a Google form that looks like this. I like Google Forms for a couple reasons. One of the reasons I've now learned how to embed media right into the form so the students can look at a picture or look at a problem and be able to solve it. They're also able to tell me if they need extra help and give me some additional questions or comments. But the main reason I like using a Google form is it tallies the results for me in a spreadsheet. So what I can do is then take that spreadsheet. I know what students have taken the note quiz. I've hidden their names right now. But I can go through the problems and see if they're understanding things or not. And I use kind of like a highlighting technique. If it's red, that means they don't understand or it's wrong. If it's yellow, it means they're close. And of course, because these are 8th grade students, they do like to give me feedback like I'm too lazy to do this. I guess I can appreciate their honesty. And then I go through and look at it. If students are getting both problems wrong or all 3 problems wrong, there's definite misconceptions. I need to work individually or in a small group with them. If there's one problem that a lot of students are getting wrong, I would probably do a mini lesson with the entire class so I can make sure they understand it. So I really like this information. It gives me a quick snapshot of what my students are understanding or not understanding. So students would be responsible for this through all of the 8 lessons. Like I said, they have discussion forums. Some of them, they can just post a discussion topic. Maybe they have a question on one of the problems, or maybe there's something they want to ask other students about. Sometimes the discussion forums are required, as down here in lesson 9.8. In this case, I want them to go out and find some more resources on quadratics, so they're kind of studying for their upcoming test. And the last thing I kind of added to my instructional unit is a test review. It's a test review PowerPoint, so students can go through sample test questions and they can kind of click through and see if they're understanding things, or if they're not, and if they're not, then they can come ask me for help. This isn't required, but a lot of students like to do this so they can check their knowledge and they can make sure they're understanding the problems before they take their test. This is just an overview of my instructional unit that I'm already using with my 8th grade students. So thank you to those of you who took the survey for me and gave me that very valuable feedback. And also thank you to all of you for watching this presentation.